Very good morning students. Today we are going to see a new lesson, binary number system. So from this lesson you will learn how to convert the number system and what are the number systems available. Yes. So have you ever wondered how computer understands our signals? We are giving some input to the computer, okay, and the computer is processing and it gives us the output. Have you ever know how the computer understands our language? So we are giving input either in the form of a number, in the form of a text, okay, no, it is processing. So how it understands the text or the number or this means the input which we give it to the computer. Have you ever think about it? Yes. Now we are going to learn about that only. Yeah. Computer is an electronical device. So an electronical device will always signals only the electrical signals. It always signals only the electrical signal. So suppose if we input a wire into this, okay, we are inputting a wire into the computer, then what is the possible state for this wire? There is only two possible states. Either current flow through the wire or current does not flow to the wire. There is only two possible states. Either the current flows through the wire or the current does not flow through the wire. So if the current flows, then the input is signaled. Then that is called as the signaled state. If the current flows through the wire, the input is signaled and then we get the output. So that state is known as the signaled state. Here the input is signaled, okay, and then the computer processes the given input and it provides us the output. If the current does not flow to the wire, then that is known as the non-signaled state. That is known as the non-signaled state. So in the non-signaled state, it corresponds to 0. Means there is nothing, no signal, okay. So the signal state, it corresponds to 1 and the non-signaled states, it corresponds to 0. So computer understands only the binary digits. It converts the input which we give as a binary digit. So the two possible binary digits are 0 and 1. So these are the two possible binary digits. These are the only possible binary digits. So whatever we give as input, they are converted into the binary digits and then it processes the input and it provides us the output. Then we are going to learn about bit. So what is meant by a bit? Bit is nothing but they are the smallest data in a computer. They are the smallest data in a computer. This word bit is derived from the word binary digit. So binary digit short form is bit. Okay, it is derived from the word binary digit. Okay, it always represents 0 and 1. So this is known as the bit. So binary number system is also called as base 2 number system. Okay, it always has the base as 2. It's also known as the base 2 number system. And only possible values for base 2 number system is 0 and 1. So this is the possible values for base 2 number system, which is also known as the binary number system. So bit is nothing but they are the smallest data in the computer. It is derived from the word binary digit. So binary digit short form is known as the bit. The only possible digit here is 0 and 1. Now we are going to see about the byte. So first we have learnt about bit and now we are going to see about what's meant by byte. So byte is nothing but they are the group of 8 bits. Group of 8 bits. Group of 8 bits together is known as the bytes. Group of 8 bits together is known as the bytes. So you have learned, no? So 1 KB is equal to 1 KB is equal to 1024 bytes. So 1 MB is equal to 1024 KB, that means kilobytes. So 1 GB is equal to, gigabyte is equal to 1024 megabyte. Okay students, and 1 terabyte is equal to 1024 gigabyte. So these are the values which we represent, okay, either the storage values either in KB, MB, GB or in TB. So these bytes, they are also known as the standard units of computer. They are known as the standard units of computer. So bytes are nothing but they are the group of 8 bits. So 1 KB is 1024 bytes and 1 MB is 1024 kilobytes, 1 GB is 1024 megabytes and 1 terabyte is 1024 gigabyte. So they are, the bytes are the standard units of computer. We always represent the storage capacity in terms of bytes. In this lesson, we are going to see the conversion of various number system. I already told you before, no. So we have learnt about the binary number system, which is also known as the base 2 number system. Now we are going to see about the decimal number system. So decimal number system is nothing but it is the old number system which we are using from all. So in our mathematics, we are using now all the numbers between 0 to 9 are known as the decimal number system. It is having the base as 10. Okay, base here it is, the base is 10. So all the numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All these 10 numbers is known as the decimal number system. In maths, we form various numbers using these 10 digits only. So all the numbers will be framed only from this 10 digits only. Okay students, so this is known as the decimal number system, which is most widely used number system. We are always using this decimal number system in our mathematics and we are using it everywhere. Okay, so this number system is known as the decimal number system. Then we are going to see about the octal number system. So octal number system is nothing but it is known as the base 8 number system. So it is having the base as 8. All the numbers from 0 to 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 7, they are known as the octal number system. So 0 to 7, the numbers within 0 to 7 is known as, represented as the octal number system, and it's always having the base as 8. Then we are going to learn about the hexadecimal number system. Okay, then we are going to see about the hexadecimal number system. Which is having the base as 16. So here the base is 16. Okay, and the numbers are represented as from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So that is from 0 to 9, and then the numbers from 10 to 15. So the numbers from 10 to 15 are represented as A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, the numbers from 10 to 15 are represented as A to F. Okay students, so this is known as the hexadecimal number system, which is having the base as 16. Okay, and the numbers from 0 to 9, and from 10 to 15 the numbers are represented as, instead of 10 to 15 the numbers they are represented as A to F here, which means 10, This means 15. So they are represented, instead of 10, it is represented as A, and instead of 15, it is represented as F. So these are the various number system. We have learnt about the binary number system, which is also known as the base 2 number system. Here the possible digits are 0 and 1. Then we have learnt about the octal number system. Octal, the base is 8. Okay. Then we have learnt about the hexadecimal number system. Here the base is 16. Then we have learnt about the decimal number system. Okay. Here the base is 10. Okay. Decimal number system having the base 10. Octal number system having the base 8. So these are the various number system. Okay. Now we are going to learn about the conversions between these number system. How we can convert a value between the number system which we have learned. Now we are going to see that. Now we are going to see the conversion of the various number system. So this is our problem number 1. First we are going to convert this binary number system to the decimal number system. So these are the binary values which is always represented as 1 and 0. We are going to convert this base 2 number system into the decimal number system, which is known as the base 10 number system. So the solution for this problem is, first we are going to write the sum here. So 1 0 1 0 1 1 to the base 2 implies, now we are going to multiply this into the power of 2. So we are going to start from the right side. Okay, from this side we have to start. So 1 into 2 to the power of 0. You should always multiply it by the 2 base. Since it's the base number system, you have to multiply by 2 to the power of the values. You have to increase the power. Then we are going to multiply the next number 1. So 1 into 2 to the power 1. Then we are going to multiply 0. So 0 into 2 to the power 2. Then again 1. So 1 into 2 to the power 3. We should be increasing the power values. Okay. Then we are going to multiply 0. 0 into 2 to the power of 4. Then again 1. 1 into 2 to the power of 5. Now we want to multiply this value into the 2 to the power value. So 1 into 2 to the power is equal to 1. So 1 into 2 to the power 1 is 2. So 2 to the power 0 into 2 to the power 0 is always 0. So 1 into 2 to the power 3. What is 2 cube? 2 into 2 into 2. Okay. 2 cube. So 8. So 1 into 2 into 2 into 2. This means that 2 to the power cube is, you want to multiply 2 3 times. Okay. So 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 into 1 is 8. Okay. 0 into 2 to the power is 4 is 0. So 1 into 2 to the power of 5. So like the same way only, 1 into 2 into 2 into, you have to multiply 2 5 times. Okay. We have to multiply 2 into 5 times. So 2 to the power of 5, if you multiply it, you will get 32. So 1 into 32, here it is 32. Okay. Then we have to add all these numbers. So 3 plus 8, 11, 11 plus 2, 14. So 1 here, again 44, which is known as the okay, 8. Okay, 8 plus 2, 10, 10, 12, 13. So 3 here, 1 here. So 43 to the base 10. Okay, students. Now we have to write. Now we have to write the answer for this problem. So the question is 1 0 1 0 1 1 to the base 2 is 43 to the base 10. So this is the answer for our first problem. So now we have seen the conversion of this binary number system to the decimal number system. First what we are doing, we have to always write the values from the right side. So 1 into 2 to the power of 0. You should keep on increasing the power values. If you multiply, then 1, 2 to the power 2 is 2. So 0 into the power 2 is 0. And again 1 into 2 cube is 8. 0 into 2 to the power 4 is 0. And 1 into 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 5 value is 32. then we are going to add all these, then we will get the value as 43. So 43 to the base 10. Like this you have to write your answer. Now we are going to see your problem number. Now we are going to see our next problem, problem number 2. Here we are going to convert the same binary numbers to our decimal numbers. Okay, the same binary numbers to our decimal numbers. Okay, the same like we did the previous problem, we are going to solve this problem also. We have to multiply from the left side. Okay, so sorry, from the right side we have to, from the right side we have to multiply. So 0 into 2 to the power 0, again 1 into 2 to the power 1, again 1 into 2 to the power of 2, 0 into 2 to the power of 3, again 1 into 2 to the power of 4, 0 into 2 to the power of 5, again 1 into 2 to the power of 6, and then 0 into 2 to the power of 7. Now we are going to multiply and we are going to see the values. So here it is 0, here 1 into 2 to the power 2, 1 is 2, 1 into 2 to the power 2 is 4, and 0 into 2 to the power 3. So anything into 0 is obviously 0 only, and 1 into 2 to the power 4 is 16, and 0 into 2 to the power 5 is again 0, then 1 into 2 to the power 6. If you multiply 2 6 times, then you will get the value as 64. Then 0 into 2 to the power 7 is 0 only. Now we are going to add all these numbers. If you add, you will get here 2, 7, okay, 8, 86 as your answer. Okay, so you have to write your answer 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 to the base 2 is equal to 86 to the base 10. This is your answer for the second problem. Okay students, now you are clear now. Converting of the base 2 number system to the base 10 number system. First you have to start from the right side. You have to multiply each digit to the 2 to the power 0, 1, 2. You should keep on increasing the power values, and then you should multiply these numbers, and then you should add all these numbers to find out the base value of 10. Now we are going to see the third problem. Here we are going to convert the decimal number system to the binary number system, which means we are going to convert the base 10 number system to the base 2 number system. For converting binary to decimal, we have seen we have to multiply by 2. To convert decimal to binary, we have to divide by 2. So I am going to divide this 125 by 2. So what you will get? 125 divided by 2. So 6 times 12, 2 times 4, so 2 times, and I have remainder as 1. Again I am going to divide this 62 by 2, okay, 3s are 6, again 1. Now we have remainder as 0. Again I am going to divide this 31 into 2 divided by 2, okay. Now if you divide 1, I will get here 1, so 5 2s are 10, again I will get the remainder as 1. Again I am going to divide this 15 by 2, 7 2s are 14, so again you will get remainder as 1. Now I am going to divide this 7 by 2, okay, 3 2s are 6, so you will be having the remainder as again 1. So 7 minus 6, the remainder is 1, okay. Now I am going to divide this 3 again by 2, okay. So 1 time 1 into 2 is 2, again you will get 3 minus 2, the remainder is 1. So again I am going to divide this 1, okay, by 2. I will get here 0 since it cannot be divided. So again the remainder will get it as 1, okay. Till where we should divide? Till the left side, no, this digit comes till the quotient, okay. Till the quotient comes 0, you have to keep on dividing the values by 2. So this is the quotient and this is the remainder we are writing, okay. So till the quotient becomes 0, okay, we should keep on dividing the numbers by 2, okay. Now we have arrived at the last stage, okay, we got 0 in the quotient, and now we are going to write the answer. So always you should write in this direction only. Always you should write the answer from bottom to top. So how we are going to write? So 125 to the base 10 is equal to, just count how many digits you are having here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should always have 8 digits. So instead if you are having very less number of digits in the answer within 8, okay, you have to add 0 to that place. So we are having only 7 digits here. So I am writing 0 in the 8th place. So 0, then I am going to write from the 7th digit, okay. So 1, 1, 1. So I have written 7, 6th place, 5th place I have written. I am going to write the 4th place. So this is the 4th place, this is the 7th place, okay. So I have written up to 7, 6 and 5. Now I am going to write the 4th place, 3rd place, 0 and 1 to the base of 2, okay. So this is your answer. So to convert a decimal number to a binary number, we should always divide the decimal number by 2 till the quotient becomes 0, and then you have to represent the answer from the bottom, okay. From the bottom you have to write the values in your answer, and should have at least it should have 8 digits, okay. At least your answer should have 8 digits. If it doesn't have, add 0 to that place. Since it's having only 7 digits, I am adding 0 here, okay. So at least it should have 8 digits. If the answer is more than 8, then it's no problem. Just simply write your answer. Now we are going to see the problem 4. Again 142 we are dividing by 2, so you are getting 7. Then 2 is divided by 2, if we divide then we will get 1, okay. Again here the remainder is 0. Then we are dividing it again by 2. So 3s are 6, you will get 11. So 5s are 10. Then you will get remainder as 1. Again you are dividing 35 by 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. Again 3 minus 2 will get remainder as 1. So 15, 7 2s are 14. Again you will get remainder as 1. So again I am dividing 17 by 2. Okay, 8 2s are 16. So we will get remainder as 1. Again I am dividing 8 by 2. Okay, we will get 4 2s are 8. So remainder is 0. Again you are dividing 4, will get 2. Okay, remainder as 0. Again you are dividing 2, will get 1. The remainder as 0. Again you are dividing 1, you will get the remainder as 0. Quotient as 0 and the remainder as 1. So okay, now we are going to represent it from the bottom to top. Okay, the answer. So what is the answer for 142 to the base 10? This we are having 9 digits here. So just we can represent it as such, starting from the 9th digit. Okay, 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 to the base 2. So this is the solution for your 4th problem. Okay students, so first we are going to divide the numbers to convert it to binary. So you have to divide by 2. The quotient you should write here and the remainder you should write here. Okay, so 7 2s are 14. Again 2, 1 into 2 is 2. So 1, you will get the remainder as 0. And if you divide 7 by 2, 3 2s are 6. So 3 here, again you will get the remainder as 1. So this number becomes 11. So 5 2s are 10. So 11 minus 10, you will get the remainder as 1. Again we are dividing 35 by 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. So 3 minus 2, we will get the remainder as 1. This becomes 15. Okay, and your 7 2s are 14. So 15 minus 14, you will get the remainder as 1. So 17 you are dividing by 2. So 8 2s are 16. So 17 minus 16, you will get the remainder as 1. So 8 you are dividing by 2. So 4 2s are 8. Okay, you will get the remainder as 0. So 4 you are dividing by 2. So 2 2s are 4. You will get the remainder as 0. Again 2 you are dividing by 2. You will get the quotient as 1. Okay, 1 into 2 is 2 and remainder will be 0. So since we want to represent the quotient as 0, again we are dividing this 1 by 2. So this becomes 0 and we will get the remainder as 1. So always you should represent the and result from the bottom to top. So 1 0 0. Again we are representing the triple 1, okay, and then the final number 0 to the base 2. Students, don't forget to write the base values in your answer. Okay, this is very important. Now we are going to convert the binary number to the octal numbers. We are going to convert the binary number system to the octal number system. So this is our problem 5. This binary number we are going to convert into the octal number. So what we should do at first we should combine the digits as 3 digits. So first I will write the question here. We should from the last we should join 3 digits. So this is the first 3 digits, this is the second 3 digits, the third 3 digits. So here we are having only a single value. So now I am going to write here 0. Okay. So we are having how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs here. So we are going to find the values for it in the octal number system. The values for these binary numbers in the octal number system from the interconversion table. So this is the interconversion table. From this table we are going to find the values for the binary number. So first our binary number is 111. Okay. So our binary numbers is 111. So here the value is 111 is here. So in the corresponding we are going to see for octal. So for octal 111 means it represents the 7. So this 111 it is represented as 7. Okay. From the interconversion table we are finding the corresponding octal value for the binary value. Then our next binary pair is 0 1 0. So see here where 0 1 0 is there. So 0 1 0 it corresponds to 2. Okay. So 10 the extra value we have added as 0. So we have to see this 10. So 10 is nothing but it corresponds to 2. Okay. Then 0 1 1 which means here 3. Okay. 1 1 is 3. So we have to write it as 3. Then 0 0 1 which means 1. That represents in octal numbers also as 1. So this is our value 1327. Now our answer is to the base 2 is equal to 1327 to the base 8. This is our answer. Now we are clear, students. First we have to pair the digits into 3. So from starting from the last number we have to pair the digit as 3 numbers. Okay. Since we are having only one number we can add zeros here. So from the interconversion table we are finding the corresponding value for the binary numbers and then we are representing the answer. So always write the question here, don't write the values which you write here. Okay, don't write this value here, you should always write only the question here. Since you will be adding here extra zeros, don't write that answer here. Okay. Now we are going to see our problem number 6. Okay, this binary number we are going to convert into the octal number. So first what we have to do, we should pair the digits into 3. So first write the question. We should pair the digits into 3 starting from the last number. So this is the first pair, this is the second pair, this is your third pair which are having only 2 values. So I am going to add a 0 here. So this is your third pair and then now we are going to find the corresponding value for this binary numbers in the interconversion table. So what we are having here 0 1 0. So 0 1 0 which represents the value as 2. Okay, 2. 0 1 0 it represents the value as 2. So you should write here as 2. Okay, then the next value is 0 1 1. So 0 1 1 is here 3. So you should write the value as 3. Then again also 0 1 1 it corresponds to 3. So the answer for this question is 11011010 to the base 2 is equal to 332 to the base 8. Okay.